And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Shane Baz. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Oswaldo Cabrera in the box now as he leaves that one up high. The 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Pitch misses, and now 3-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And there's ball 4.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Chisholm, a former All-Star, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Bahamas. The 0-1.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Nobody out, runner at first.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
The 1-2. That one missing inside.
It's a good take.
Next pitch inside, and the count's full.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
DeLuca pulls it down, and there's one away.
Batting third, the left fielder, Brett.
And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Brett Myers, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And that's ball 4.
Take it, mate.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. Went deep in the ball game last night. And Judge spoils that one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
next pitch is outside.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
The pitch. And now he's falling behind Judge.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-1. Line and a base hit into right. Runner around third. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
You know, Boog, baseball is a game of split-second decisions, and sometimes you feel the need to go a little bit off script. The message from the third base coach was clear, but the runner had something else in mind entirely.
Bellinger up to hit, the American League leader in batting average this season. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Not even close there. And it's 1-1. And that drops in for a strike.
1-2.
Righty delivers. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. 2 outs, bases full. Jesus Sanchez stepping in now for the Yankees. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. And the Yankees leave him loaded. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Garrett Cole. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Bottom of the first, and stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. To third, Cabrera. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. Not a lot of pop to work with here, Chris. This offense dead last in homers across the league, so they've got to generate runs in ways that aren't quite as effective in today's game.
And Boog, you have to be smart in the way that you play the game. You can't run into outs on the bases. You have to learn to take your walks when it's being given to you. Otherwise, you're never going to score. And on top of that, because you don't score very much, pitching and the defense has to be good. The defense has to be on their toes to prevent runs, and that can effectively help you win some more ball games.
The wind and the pitch. Now 1 miss.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One out, bases empty. In the air, left field. Settles under it. Squeezes it. 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Yandy Diaz now.
Yandy Diaz.
That one finds the corner. 0-1. Right through there for his strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Kicks and fires. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that is that. Down in order go the Rays. We played an inning, no score. And we're back. To the batter now, Whit Merrifield.
Number 17, Whit Merrifield.
Baz back to work. And a good eye there.
1-0.
In for a strike, and it's 1-1. And a pitch.
Save! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And delivers outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
Okay.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Leading off for the Yankees.
And next for New York, Austin Wells.
Austin Wells.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So digging in, Anthony Volpe.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, averaging 2 whiffs per game in his last 10.
Lau. Over to Kim. 1. Relay to first. Double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Here's the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Two outs. Fought off foul. And now 1-2. Second inning here, no score. And another ball. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Brandon Lau. The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
And that one missing low. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Aranda.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda. And there's a strike. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now the left fielder, Christopher Morel.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
No ball. 1 strike.
Man at second. On the ground to the left. And that one finds its way through into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Junior Caminero in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that one fouled off. Two on, 1 out. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Ben Wertvet next to hit for the Rays. And that's in there at the knees. The Rays with a chance to score first here in the second game of the series. That one a little bit high, and now it's even 1-1. And there's a ball. And a pitch.
3 balls. 1 strike.
Johnny DeLuca up next for the Rays. Two on, 2 outs. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Johnny DeLuca. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. In there at the knees.
0-1.
And the 0-1. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And the Rays leave them loaded. We'll move to the third with no score. Back now in Tampa Bay, top half of the third inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And here it comes. And ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. Left-hand hitter waits. That one not close. 3 balls, no strikes. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
The left fielder,
Brett Myers stepping in now for the Yankees. He reached on a walk his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. Runner on the go. Popped up. Diaz moves under it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
That's out number 2.
The batter, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Gets the call, and the count 1-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next pitch is outside. Chisholm at second with 2 down. And that one in the air center field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. The Yanks lead 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Josh Lowe. Here comes a pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. In the air, right field. Judge really on his horse for this one. Nice grab on the run. 1 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
And now the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. Fly to left his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
The first baseman, number 2,
Yandy Diaz. Next to hit for the Rays. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there, 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Ripped to short. Now a jump throw. An acrobatic play to end the inning.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
Back here at Tropicana Field, all set for the start of the inning. In now is the Yankees DH, Jesus Sanchez. And he deals. On the inside corner for a strike. Sanchez, in his 4th year, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And that's in for a strike. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Throws to first in time. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Walked his first time. On the ground, Kim. Tosses to first. That's the 2nd out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. DeLuca makes the catch, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. And we're back.
Leading
and
off
now it's
for the
Brandon
Reds,
Lau.
the second baseman, Brandon
Cole
Lau.
back to work. Ball one there. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
1-1.
And the pitch. Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. Jazz tosses to first. Lau out on the play.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Jonathan.
And now the DH, Jonathan Aranda. Doubled in his first AB. And a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone.
Man, he got a real good pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes. You cannot miss that. Not a great slider at all. And I tell you what, that's where you've got to do damage. He looked like he was on time getting the bat through the zone, but he just caught air.
Now here is Christopher Morel. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Line drive. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Rays held in check here, and we are still scoreless. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. The pitch. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Nabs it, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Oswaldo.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Oswaldo Cabrera. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Right through there for a strike.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And down on strikes he goes, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Yankees. Still no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Junior Caminero. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Late on that fastball.
Well, these Rays just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Bellinger hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, catcher
Ben Workvet next to hit for the Rays. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
0-1.
1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Cabrera under it. Makes the grab. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, center fielder, Johnny DeLuca.
Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
No ball. 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for Tampa. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Back now in Tampa Bay. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brett Myers. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Yankees, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach.
And the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Yet he beats the throw. He's safe.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
Go ahead run on base. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Yeah, Judge takes a strike. Fly ball down the line. Low has it sized up. 1 away. Here's Cody Bellinger. He's been a great free agent sign.
Bellinger.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
First and second, 1 out. Jesus Sanchez will hit next. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Low, ranging back. Slams into the wall and hangs on. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily jar the ball loose when you bang into it, so that could have been a really different outcome.
That one ripped. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now, and we still have no score. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the right fielder, Josh Lowe.
Josh Lowe.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. The wind of the pitch. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Judge makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ha-Sung Kim. First pitch misses.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, and not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 up, 2 down. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Stepping in, Yandy Diaz. First pitch just misses. Right through there for a strike. That one's in there, and the count 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And another ball. And the righty deals. That one off the mark, and the count's full. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at Tropicana Field, top of inning number 7. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. The right-hander back to work. That pitch clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1. That one laced to center and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Shane Baz won't go any further, and that was a start he can feel pretty good about. Tie ball game, and new pitcher when we get back. Jacob Wagaspat into the game.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Ground ball, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1.
The batter.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the balls. He tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Now the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera, and fouled off. Check swing, and that's a ball. Action in the pen down there. Number 43 warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Rodriguez also throwing.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Runner takes off, fights that one away, still 1-2. Missed inside with the curve.
2-2.
Runner goes again. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. A strikeout and a walk. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Line drive. Could be extra bases. Volpe flying around third and headed home. 1 runs in. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Brett Myers stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Right-handed reliever. In the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. Chisholm, the runner at second with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye right there. Man at second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden Sudden, a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Judge stands in now, looks at that one inside. Man on second, 2 down. There's a strike. Swing and a miss, and that is that. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. The wind and the pitch.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And there's a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Lau out on the play. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jonathan.
Next to hit, Jonathan Aranda. Swing and a miss, as he was out front that time. The other way, and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And stepping in for the Rays, Christopher Morel. Base hit into right center. Lead runner around second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And here is Junior Caminero. Right through there for a strike.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Now at the plate, Ben Workvet. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Late on that fastball.
0-2.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Runner from third in to score. And now they trail by 1.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. This one in the air right field. Judge is there. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And the home team down a run. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Number 43.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger, known for his late inning heroics.
Cody Bellinger.
The pitch. That one fouled off. At the belt and fires.
Whoa.
That's down and in.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a 1-1. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Jesus Sanchez stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Struck him out looking. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And the batter now, Whit Merrifield. Out towards right center field, and it falls.
The catcher, number
Runner at
28,
first with 2 away. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike. Throw to first. Merrifield dives back in. Two outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Righty delivers. Look out! And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. First and second, 2 down. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Two on, 2 outs. On the corner for a strike, and the count 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Out to short, Kim. They take the force out. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Yanks strand a pair, but they still lead it 2-1. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
No ball. 1 strike.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Ground ball right side. Over to Merrifield. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Next to hit, Ha-Sung Kim. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
The line to kick the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. And a pitch. And downstairs.
1-2.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Struck him out of the front door breaking ball.
Well, that right there is a nasty front door breaking ball. I mean, those are so tough to stay in on and not give up because out of the hand, it looks like it's almost going to hit you. And then at the last moment, dips over that inside corner. Really nice pitch.
So 2 down now, and here is Yandy Diaz. In the air, center field. And that'll get down for a hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for Brandon Lau.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great,
they get the force out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. Through 8 full, it's the Yankees 2, the Rays 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Manuel Rodriguez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Back.
Cabrera.
To the top of the Yankee order, Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. And here it comes. Now a screamer into the outfield. Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boo. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. First pitch, and he just misses. Man at second. That one finds the zone. Now 1-2. Movement in the bullpen. Edwin Uceta warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Right through there. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Myers stands in here, takes ball one low. The 1-1. That one missed. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Kicks and deals. And another ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Kicks and fires. Out to short. Throws to first in time.
The batter, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Way outside, and the count is 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-1.
Pitch misses. 3-1 now.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. There's the strike at the knees. Bellinger takes the strike, and now it's 0-2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And he deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Center field. DeLuca makes the play, and that is that. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Luke Weaver.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The designated hitter.
Well, one-run game. Now it's the DH, Jonathan Aranda. And a pitch. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. One-run game, bottom 9. And he hits a ground ball right side. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
The left fielder, number 24.
Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. A 1-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. On a line. Bellinger makes the grab.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Last chance for the Rays. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. There's a strike.
0-1.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. That one misses, and that is ball 1. They're down to their final strike. Weaver is just 1 strike away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The Yankees up by a run. They're the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can, perhaps push it up to double digits.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 12 runners on base. For the Rays, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base.